Hello, I'm Jussi Kontio. Welcome to Jungle Gym in Asola, Finland. This is a freestyle training paradise and the birthplace of Komba. Um, so what's up? Yeah, we got some gear. This is what we do. We train with any equipment. Freestyle training is that you develop your own style. You find your own meanings, and you get your own body going with anything you got basically. And all the weapons, they're really helping a lot because you can spin anything. Spinning is very easy. In an hour, you learn to spin staff around your body and understand the planes of movement. So then it's easy to take directions and adapt directions and move into space and such. So we use staff spinning as a tool to integrate into the movement with weapons and in the world of martial arts in general. I'm a freestyler from over 2 decades ago. Once I found the staff from the next to schoolyard, and we were hanging out, and I started hanging out with the staff, and ever since I've been hanging out with weapons, and I have no regrets. It's very nice, very beautiful, and over the years doing freestyle, more and more I wanted and I tried to do it with people, and it was a bit problematic at first because when you do freestyle martial art or any kind of martial art training with people, it kind of becomes a martial art, and then you have to do it like in a certain way or with certain techniques or such. So to overcome the challenge of having a freestyler space for doing together with people, either by two or in a group, eventually I founded Komba. So Komba is kind of flow movement way and art, and in Komba we combine stuff, and we start from what is the most easy thing to do. That's usually a meditative flow movement practice with another. It can be slow, but usually at least it's no force, so it's more like you're hanging out and you're feeling the other like a puzzle game trying to get through. So it's a very nice, very integrative thing to do, and then eventually when the interaction starts working, eventually like in an 50 minutes or half an hour, you can start speeding it up. And the great part in Komba is that if you have a prior martial art experience, you can bring your style, you can bring your movements into this freestyle interactive way. So then the Komba becomes a way to train your own skills, your own balance, stance, and you can test your movements in soft action. And from the soft action, we are going to hard action. And it's a very exciting journey. I've been doing Komba the longest because I'm the architect. At this point, with over 1,000 people, over a decade, I've been keeping workshops around festivals and traveled many years around the world, developing this with other freestylers that I met all around, like a Shaolin monk in Indonesia, and great warriors in rainbow gatherings around the world, as in China and England and Mexico and Thailand. So I'm very happy to present the freestyler lifestyle. If you're interested, you only need yourself and your own inspiration. It's always a creative journey to find your own movement in this world and become visible, but mostly just become yourself with movement and find an inspiration to create something that's very much you. And then that essence, of course, it can be practiced with any sport, it can be practiced with any martial art, but we're seeking for the essence of one's own style and expression. And with Komba, we're bringing the freestylers together to show their style and test it in practice. So we have the Komba universe as a soft way to test the style and the skills. And now we're working towards testing my skills as a freestyle martial artist and ambassador in other martial arts like boxing and Thai boxing and Jiu-Jitsu. And our great creative process of bringing this to the world, we want to work with professionals in martial art to show them Komba, get them Komba with us, and see if they get advancement from Komba and from freestyle martial art in their own practice and their own competition. So this is the great journey that we're just now starting. Komba and the freestyle techniques that we work with here, they have never been tested in an harsh fighting setting, but we have a good expectation of being able to make effect, because we put our time in this kind of adaptive practice where you become insightful of your own body and its capabilities. So it's truly an amazing journey, and eventually, of course, we will have a tournaments and celebrations where anybody can come to show their style, to measure their skills, and to jump into a group fight and just fight for fun, fight for health, fight for the challenge and the skills. And then we can film it, and we can make a movie each week from a fighting celebration. So this is the freestyler mindset. This is the Komba combining the everything, and we're very happy to bring it to the world for all people to know that there is such a thing. And if you don't want to go to the gym anymore, don't go to the gym anymore. You can come to jungle gym, or you can just find your own piece of equipment to get functional with. And also we're bringing a freestyle martial arts to functional fitness, where we can freestyle with heavy objects to actually develop the strength of the body and the mass. Like in here, this one it's 10 kilos. It has weightlifting bar inside. So part of the freestyle martial art is flow arts, and flow arts is spinning. Can be fire spinning. It came from the circus, so we integrate everything to one, and we can use the whole body and this kind of heavy object to make skillful, methodical training of freestyle and develop the strength by having fun, basically. This is something cool. I developed my skills of spinning over 2 decades, and in meanwhile I found many new ways of spinning weapons that at some point also were new for me. This is one of the most technically difficult one. It's a meteor hammer, two-headed. Puppy hammer is also a name. Puppy hammer is usually longer, so this is the short version of the puppy hammer to spin it like a staff. So if anybody in the world can do this, I'm very happy to get to know you and meet you. Send me a message, and if you want to learn it, learn the stuff first and then we get into this. Ooh. Okay, small space is always a challenge, but it's a good challenge. A tough challenge. Front spin. Behind the back. Oh. Over the head. Oh. And a hit. Oh. 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 All right, so this is the kind of stuff we do. I'm very happy to share this, and if you're around Finland, come to meet us, and all the freestylers of the world, let's unite. We're building a platform so we can see how people are doing, developing, and be inspired of the use of body and the creativity that we all have inside to bring it to the world and make fitness great again. Peace.